Good morning students, welcome to the session on Excel Foundation. In our previous lecture, we have seen how we will be sorting the data in your table, I can say, okay. And in our today's session, we are going to see one more option called filtering. Okay, already you people know about this filtering. Why we need to filter the data? In order to see the required data. Unnecessary data will be removed from your content, I can say, so that you can see whatever the data that you want to see on your worksheet or a table, I can say. Why it is so important? You see, in this particular filtering, people will filter from the largest amount of data to smallest amount of data. Say, consider if you are having a student details, if you are having a student content in your table, then every student will be having its own record. Every student will be having its own record, and we people will be having 10 lakhs of records. But if I want to see the students, those who are studying only computers, those who are belonging to the computer department, then I will be filtering the data by its department, I can say, so that I can see only computer science students, or else those who are studying the computers, I can see those students details only by filtering the data in your table, I can say. This is very useful when you are going for outside, I can say, or else when you are working in a real world, I can say. Why? Because you people will be having large amount of data in order to deal with the current situation. But in order to analyze it, in order to give the appropriate details to the someone, or summarizing the details, I can say, in order to do them, we need some filtering options so that we can know the particular department details, particular session details, particular area details. Like that, we will be having some rules and regulations in which we need to know about something, I can say. That something will be filtered by using the filtering option. How we will be doing that, we are going to see in our today's session. I hope it is clear why we are going for the filter option. See, simply I can say, if you are having voter ID details, you people will be having the voter ID details of everyone. But if I want to see the details of voters, those who are belonging to Tandul consistency, then I will be filtering the data according to the consistency. Okay, or as area, or as district, or as state, I can say. Like that, you can filter the data, you can see the data, I can say. Now let us understand this concept by taking an example. Just observe on your screen. See, I am opening my worksheet in which I am having the table. Okay. So this is our previous table. In this, I will be adding one more column, that is department, so that I can filter the data according to my department. Okay. Now I will change the style of this table. I go for design and I will change the style. Now let us have one more column in this particular table, that is your department. I will try to add one more column, that is your department. Okay, now don't do this here, just I will change. I will add the department details over here. I will right click in and I will insert one more column over here, and I will give the name like this, department. Okay, department. These students are studying in this department. Say suppose he is studying in CSC, that is computer science. If he is studying in civil, if he is studying in ECE, then like this the students will study, and I will make them a few more rows by copying them only. I will just increase the table content like this. Okay, consider that we are having like this only. Okay, I select these two and I will increment the values. Okay, I have incremented the values. Now I will be having the names. Just I am copying and pasting now. You can change. like this, if I'm having the details, then say consider if I'm doing this. Say like this, I'll be getting the data and I'll be adding the same content. Okay, just I'm adding the details into my table so that I'll be having a largest table. Then when I'm having the largest table, automatically you people will understand how we are filtering the data. Okay. Just copy this, paste, and paste, and again paste. Okay. This, copy this also. And paste it here, paste, paste. Okay, and copy this also, just paste, paste, and paste. See this is our table content. See, if I want to see the details of a student who is studying only in computer science, then it will be difficult in order to search for each and every student and taking out them and writing in the paper. It will be taking a lot of time in order to understand how many students are studying in the CSE department. But by using the filter option, I can do this in an easy manner. I can say how you people see, just in this particular department column, I will be having filters. By default, when I have inserted my table, in the column header itself, I will be having the filters. I will be having the drop down list now. This is used for searching and sorting. Sorry, not searching and sorting. This is for sorting and filtering, I can say. Already we have seen about the sorting. And see, the rest of the part is your text filters. Okay, you can filter them. You can filter the data. See here, when I have went for a single column, the column details has been shown here. If you are having other details in this, it will be displayed over here. Then select all. By default, it will be selecting all so that it will be displaying all the content of your table. Say I will be ticking on this select all so that all will be disappear. All the things will be disappearing. And if I want to see only CSE details, then I will be clicking on this CSE. Okay, just click on OK. Then see, these many students, those who are studying in your computer science department. Like this, we will be getting the details when you are going for filter option. Okay, this is very important option, I can say, when you are working outside. Why? Because you people will be dealing with a lot amount of data, I can say. In order to handle that, you need some filtering options into your table. Okay, that is the reason we are discussing this. Okay, and see, filtering will be done by using this sort and filter option, which is present in your home tab. Okay, just you people will be having editing group. There itself, you people will be finding sort and filter. You people will be having filter option over here. Okay, already we have seen these two. Okay, sort, custom sort we have seen, and sorting from largest to smallest, smallest to largest already we have seen, and just go for filter. Okay, you people will be having filter option like this. When you are pressing on the filter option, you people will be getting this. When you are going for filter, automatically it will be removed from your column headers. By default, the filters will be available. If you want to remove them, you can remove. If you want to add them, you can add. Not only on the department details, you can go for any column of your table so that you can filter the data. Say, suppose if I want to search the student by name, if I want to filter the details by the name, say suppose if I want to search the details of a student whose name is Radha. So many people will be there whose name will be Radha, but I want to filter those details. Then I will go for the student name column. Then I will uncheck all the names, and I'll just check the names whose name is Radha. Just click on OK, and automatically our details will be displayed on the screen. Like this, we will be using the filters options in order to filter the data. Okay, according to this, you people might have understood how important the filter option is. Okay, just do the things man. We will be filtering the data in two ways. One is you people will be having the filter options onto your column headers, and the second option is you people will be having home tab. In the home tab you people will be having editing group. In this you people will be having sort and filter. The filter option will be located with this particular symbol. There will be filtering the water, there will be filtering the tea, like that. Those symbols will be displayed on the screen. By using them you can filter the data. Okay, that's it for now. I hope it is clear. We will be discussing few more things in our next lectures. That's it for now. Thank you.